Axed Jess White takes swipe at Love Island and insists one of her co-stars wasn't given a fair edit. Watch the latest dumping the video above. Jess White has hit out at Love Island editors over the lack of scenes between her and Omar. The Axe star was coupled up with Stormzy's friend before he was dumped from the villa. They both found new connections in the second villa and went their separate ways. But Jess has insisted there was plenty to see between them, including Omar's funny side that didn't make it on air. She told Closer magazine, "I don't think his edit has been a true reflection of how he is. I feel like Omar has not come across how he actually was in the villa. I don't think his edit has been a true reflection of how he is. He's honestly one of the funniest people ever. Me and him got along so well." Jess continued, "I feel like a lot of the scenes where me and him were having loads of chats and banter and stuff wasn't necessarily aired. And I think if that had been aired, people's perceptions of him would be very different because he's very funny. So yeah, for me, I think Omar didn't get as fair an edit as maybe he should." Omar was seen clashing with Joey Essex over Grace Jackson in the Telly Villa. The Islander found himself locked in a war of words with the former The Only Way is Essex star before his early exit from the Love Island villa. In a podcast interview, Omar went on to spill all about his run-in with Joey, which saw the pair lock horns in a heated exchange. He confessed his shock that Joey was squaring up to him, after initially believing it was a prank. One of the hosts of the 90s Baby podcast pressed him to comment on the fact that Joey is actually a producer plant who has been unleashed in the villa to stir up trouble under the guise of a celebrity bombshell. Hunky PE teacher Omar failed to shut the rumors down. Instead, he laughed and held his hands in the air, saying, "No comment." Love Island hit with over 200 Ofcom complaints over Joey Essex behavior. Love Island has been hit with 253 Ofcom complaints just days before the final, with furious viewers accusing Joey and Scene of bullying their fellow Islanders. Love Island is facing a barrage of Ofcom complaints, with over 200 lodged just days before the show's finale. The popular ITV2 series is set to conclude on Monday, where one couple will be crowned winners and walk away with the cash prize, the Mirror reports. However, the program has attracted criticism, receiving 253 complaints regarding the behavior of contestants Joey and Scene towards their fellow Islanders in the final week. In a dramatic twist, the Islanders were invited to an awards ceremony dubbed the Grafties, as announced by a text message. "Islanders, it's awards season and tonight you are invited to a ceremony all about you. The winner of each category has been chosen by the public. Prepare your acceptance speeches and glam up. It's time for the Grafties." # the winner is # roll the tapes. The event kicked off with a shock as the Islanders discovered that one couple had been voted the least compatible by the public, resulting in immediate expulsion from the villa. Harry and Lola, the latest additions to the show, were sent packing, leaving their fellow contestants in disbelief. The Grafties featured various categories such as flirtiest performance, with nominees including Scene, Grace, and Joey, and other titles like It's Giving One-Sided, Most Dramatic Performance, Ultimate Pot Stirrer, Unfinished Business, and Epic Fail. Controversy arose particularly during the It's Giving One-Sided award. Scene didn't hold back his thoughts about Josh, stating, "You've made Mimi exclusive, quite quick as well, so I feel like it's some one-sided game to be fair." However, he shot back by referencing Scene's Casa Amor behavior, telling him, "I just didn't need to go through 3 people to know who I want." Scene responded more directly, confronting Josh with, "You've come in, stuck with Mimi, contemplated it with Grace, but you didn't have the bottle to go through with it. You've made some mad moves and played it quite safe." Stepping into the heated exchange, Joey came to Scene's aid, offering, "I feel like what he's trying to say is that you've gone exclusive under pressure quite quickly," which soon stirred up a full-blown row in the villa as Josh became incensed at Joey's comment. Joey's partner, Josh, didn't sit on the sidelines, reprimanding Josh with, "You're not listening. This is your problem." It all turned chaotic when the square-off morphed into Joey and seen vs Josh. Furthermore, Joey found himself feeling pressured later when he was shown seemingly encouraging the other lads to cheat in Casa Amor. ITV Love Island Villa in tears as surprise dumping causes chaos in most brutal twist yet. Love Island was full of explosive scenes on Wednesday night as one couple were dumped in a surprise and brutal twist. Love Island's villa was left in tears on Wednesday night as one couple were dumped in a brutal twist. During the latest installment, Grace Jackson and Reuben Collins learned they had been dumped during a challenge with their fellow Islanders. The villa had to take part in a game called A Couple of Sorts, where the Islanders learned where the public ranks their relationships with a series of brutal questions. The last question was which couple would be least likely to work on the outside with Grace, and Reuben voted in first place. However, the twist was far from over as the couple then learned that due to being voted least likely to work on the outside, they were immediately dumped from the villa. The news sent shockwaves around the villa with many Islanders, including Grace, left in tears. Taking to Twitter, now X, viewers were equally just as stunned. One person said, "That's a brutal dumping #LoveIsland." A different account wrote, "That was the most brutal dumping that show has ever had #LoveIsland." While a different viewer added, what a brutal dumping #LoveIsland." It comes as both Grace and Reuben have spoke about their shock departures in an exit interview. Grace said of leaving, "I feel good about leaving the villa. It's been a rocky road, but I'm pleased with how I handled everything as gracefully as I possibly could. It's been an incredible experience, and I've loved every second of it. And leaving with what I came in for with Reuben, and to make it to the final week with all of the other Islanders is amazing." Meanwhile, Reuben added of his exit, "Bittersweet. I'm gonna miss everyone, but I'm really excited to get back to the world and continue my journey with Grace." Talking about what's next with Reuben, Grace teased, "We are going to take every day as it comes, but I'm going to go down to Surrey, and he's also planning to visit me in Manchester. I can't wait for us to have date night and meet the rest of each other's families. We are in a really good place and love being around each other, so I'm excited to see where things go for us." Love Island 2024 has begun. Boots has launched a new collab covering everything you need for villa life, with must-haves ranging from fragrance to skincare plus essential beauty gadgets. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe our channel. Thank you.